If you're Gen Z or Gen Alpha, listen closely because the biggest transfer of money in human history is about to hit your generation. And it's going to change everything about how you spend, save, invest, and even build wealth. This isn't a prediction, this is a trillion-dollar tsunami heading straight for us. And most people have no idea what's coming. Hey everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, I break down money, tech, and the future of finance in a way that actually makes sense. Today we're talking about something massive. Something that will impact your job, your bank balance, your investments, your lifestyle, basically your whole financial future. The greatest wealth transfer in history is coming. And Gen Z and Alpha, we're not just receiving it, we're reshaping it. So stick around because by the end of this video, you will understand exactly how your generation is about to rewrite the rules of money in 2026 and beyond. Let's start with the big picture. We're standing in front of the largest transfer of money the world has ever seen. We're talking trillions, yes, trillions with a T, moving from baby boomers and Gen X to younger generations. And here's the crazy part. This isn't just inheritance. It's gifting, early transfers, assets, property, businesses, investments, everything. But here's what makes this transfer different from every generation before. First, longer lifespans. Boomers are living longer, working longer, and delaying retirement. This means the money moves differently and later. Second, we have career shifts and late financial independence. People are building wealth later, having kids later, and passing money down later. And third, the receiving generation Gen Z and Alpha is completely digital. We're tech native, not tech adapted. We think, spend, learn, and invest differently from any generation before. And that is why this transfer will reshape finance, not just redistribute money. This is where the story gets really interesting. Gen Z and Alpha are not playing by the old rules. Our habits are already breaking traditional financial systems. Let me show you how. We have a digital-first banking mindset. We prefer apps over physical banks. Speed over paperwork. Automation over having to come into our branch. If something takes more than 10 seconds, it's just too slow. Then there's the subscription lifestyle. We don't buy everything we subscribe. From entertainment to software to even fashion. This completely changes how cash flow works for individuals and for companies. And we're all about purpose-driven spending. We don't just buy what we want. We care about who made it, how they made it, why they made it, and what they stand for. That completely destroys old marketing models. We also understand crypto, tokenization, and digital assets faster than any generation before, even if we don't personally invest. And finally, there's no loyalty to brands. If a bank app glitches once, uninstall. If a company behaves in a shady way, canceled. This forces companies to actually innovate and to do it fast. So just imagine what happens when trillions of dollars flow into the hands of the most digital, value-driven generation in human history. Everything flips. 2026 is a tipping point. A lot of people don't know this, but starting around 2026, boomers will hit the stage where wealth begins to move rapidly. This happens through gifts, trusts, property transitions, business ownership changes, and early inheritance strategies to avoid taxes. And this is going to cause 3 huge financial earthquakes. First, real estate gets shaken up. Older owners will start passing down homes. Some will be sold. Some will be rented out. Some will be remodeled for income. This creates new opportunities, but also competition for younger buyers. Second, traditional banks will start losing control. Why? Because Gen Z doesn't trust slow, complicated institutions. We trust apps, automation, and instant transactions. Banks will have to modernize fast, integrate AI, drop hidden fees, offer transparency, and reward digital behavior. Or they'll get replaced. And third, investment behavior evolves. Instead of the old model, buy a house, work 40 years, retire at 65, it becomes multiple income streams, flexible work, digital skills, early investing, and financial freedom as the ultimate goal. That's a completely different worldview. As Gen Z and Alpha take control of this wealth, expect a major evolution in how money itself works. We're talking about AI wealth managers. Forget human advisors. Imagine an AI that tracks your goals, your budget, your investments, and your risk tolerance 24/7. Gen Z loves automation. AI will likely handle most day-to-day money decisions by 2030. Then you have tokenized assets. Things like real estate, art, or commodities will become digital fractions you can invest in with small amounts of money. $10 to buy a fraction of a commercial building? That's becoming possible. We'll also see a rise in peer-to-peer banking, where sending money becomes as simple and as instant as sending a DM. Another big one is crowd-funded businesses. Instead of only rich people funding startups, regular people will be able to pool small amounts of money together and support the companies they actually want to see win. And finally, new digital currencies. Not meme coins, but asset-backed, utility-based digital money. Gen Alpha especially will grow up seeing physical cash as old school. But here's where you'll really see the difference. It's in the mindset. Previous generations valued stability, lifetime careers, job loyalty, and a planned retirement at the end. Gen Z and Alpha value flexibility, mental wellness, freedom, multiple income streams, meaningful work, and constant self-education. This mindset shift dictates where the money flows. We spend on experiences, self-improvement, tech that makes our lives easier, side hustles, learning new skills, and building personal brands. We don't want 40-year careers with slow promotions. We don't want traditional banking. And we definitely don't want to wait until retirement to enjoy life. That shift alone forces governments, banks, and entire companies to evolve or become irrelevant. So this whole video really comes down to one important question. How do you position yourself to benefit from this massive shift? Here are the things that matter most for Gen Z and Alpha right now. First, learn how money moves, not just how to save it. Understanding cash flow, investing, and digital assets will put you light years ahead of everyone else. Second, build skills that make you valuable. AI isn't taking jobs. People who know how to use AI are. Third, start investing, even if it's small, and start early. Time is more powerful than the amount of money you start with. Fourth, create a digital footprint that opens doors for you. In this new world, your online presence is your credibility. And fifth, don't just wait for the wealth transfer to happen, prepare for it now. That way, when the money does arrive, you'll know exactly how to grow it, not lose it. So here's the truth. Gen Z and Alpha aren't just the next generations. We are the most disruptive financial force the world has ever seen. And in 2026, everything begins to shift. If you want to keep up and even get ahead, make sure you follow this channel. I break down money, tech, and the future in a way that's simple, honest, and built for you. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and comment ready if you believe your generation is going to change everything. Thanks for watching and welcome to the future of finance.